Hello everyone, Johnny Hurricane here from GamersHeroes.com, and today we're going to go over where to find and which traps to place in the Wild West chapter of Live Alive. Let's get started. Alright, first thing you want to do is talk to Billy here in the bar. He's going to give you a slingshot. You'll give that to him later. Next thing you're going to do, if you didn't get the thing behind the bar, do it. That's just a healing item, but it might come in handy later. Honestly, you normally go down so fast if you mess up on the boss that the healing items don't really matter. But grab that as well, the herbal liniment, whatever the hell it's called. Then you're going to go over to this cupboard, and next to the, right there, press A. This will push the bookshelf out of the way, and then we'll go grab some stuff. The important thing to know, you want to get everything downstairs. That even if we make multiple Molotovs, I did it because I wanted to see how much damage it did against the boss, but let's say we have 3 Molotovs and we give 3 Molotov traps to the guys to use, they only use 1. So you can only use 1 trap each, which means you don't need to get all these extra Molotovs. I do, again, because I wanted to use it against the boss, but it's not nearly as good as the bullets. Now you're going to leave the bar. And by leave the bar, I mean go upstairs in the bar. Or, nope, we'll go upstairs next. I forgot there was a room back there. Tons of stuff here. Grab it all. Now head upstairs. Open that. That's another healing item. I guess that's not super important. They give you a lot of healing items. Go in this room. We actually can't do anything here, but we need to trigger the next sequence, so make sure you do it. Get a little sequence of Annie telling you not to mess with her stuff. Let's get a move on, kid. Then we go over to this one. And I know it might seem like, hey, the bells are coming, but we really, as long as we're not at the 5th bell, you'll be okay. Don't bother with the money. That just wastes time. There's nothing you can do with it right now.
That there's one of my most
Yep, grab this. Now head out of the bar, and we're going to head to the right. Go in here. I'm just going to keep me making the extra Molotovs in, even though, again, you don't need them. But here's the thing. Even if you set all the traps, you're just going to be... You can't fast forward time, so you can waste a little bit of time doing this stuff. It's not a big deal. Empty bottle. Yeah, see. Here we go. So, again, I made them because they'd be useful if we didn't get all the traps right, because then the boss comes with a bunch of ads, and the Molotovs are AoE, but they only do like 50 damage to the boss, and a shot... Normally we will do like 1 or 2 shots. I have a boss video coming up as well because his Gatling gun will just kill you straight up. Don't worry about the upstairs in that room. And now we go to the sheriff's office. Need to go in here because it's got guns and it's got dynamite. Just grab it all. Unfortunately, you only get 1 stick of dynamite. So make sure that you give that to someone to plant because it's massive as a trap. And then I think, yeah, then you leave from there. You wanted both of those guns. From there, head down below. And it doesn't look like there's anything in here, but you go down here. And I think it's just a healing item. That's an empty bottle. Again, I guess you didn't need to do that one, but I don't want to leave people high and dry. So this is the way I did it, and this is the way that worked. So this is how we're going to do it. Over here to the barn. Or stable, I'm not sure what it is exactly. It looks like a barn. A shovel, that'll be important for digging a pitfall trap. The inn here actually has a little bit of a secret, but it's big. There's not exactly a lot of stuff. Go to the back there. I skipped that because it was more oil. I don't need that. So you got a carrot and a frying pan. Oh, wait, maybe this isn't the secret.
Oil, it'll take a moment.
Yeah. See, it was more oil. I stopped grabbing him after this point because I knew I started wasting time.
There you go.
Now we head to the left. This is the one that's got... It's not a secret. It's just it's a hard-to-see door. So nothing up front, I don't believe. Boarding house. Right here behind the barrels. You can barely see the door, but it is there. And this has the bundle of rope, which is the one. That's it. Speaking of that, like there's multiple carrots and stuff. There's other items you can get, but you want to have one of each trap. This way you know that every trap has been assigned. So I have multiple Molotovs, but everything else is only 1. Head in here. It'll make sense once we get to that part. We go down and we're going to go over here. I'm actually going to leave the rest of the stuff because I don't need it. Pile of horse poop. Yep. Head up. Next room. We're almost ready to start placing traps. And in this one, I think we're just going to the barrel because we need the oil or whatever it is. Not the oil, the tar. Coal tar, yeah. And honestly, that might be the last trap. I don't know. Let's see. Let's let the video roll. Nope, I think that's it. Yep. All right, next part. We have to be careful with who we give these traps to. So, talk to the sheriff and tell him you're ready. The guy in the green hair down at the table on the left, we don't give him an item. He is super slow, and he'll take too long to plan a trap. So we're not going to bother with him, which is okay, because we have exactly enough traps without him. Billy is going to get his slingshot. So give him the slingshot, which is right there. Annie gets the frying pan. Those are the only two specific characters that need those items. Wherever it is, there it is. Now everyone else you can give whatever you want. It doesn't really matter, but you want one of each trap at least. So this is why I only got one of everything. Minus the Molotovs, obviously. So start with the bottled fire just because we know where that's at, and then we can just work our way down from there. And again, as long as you don't... So we're at bottled fire. I'll walk you through it. Bottled fire into the barkeep's beloved poster. Again, avoid the green hair guy. And we're going to have to avoid one of the dancers as well. And then we're going to go to dynamite. Because again, you only get to use one trap. It doesn't matter if I set 3 Molotovs. They're only using it once. Next will be carrot, it looks like. Oh no, shovel. Yep. And give the sheriff give one as well. Don't forget to equip Mad Dog with the new weapons that you got. Carrot. Sancho is the fastest of the mariachi band, so he goes, and then I believe it's the guy on the right as well. We do a rope. And then we avoid the middle guy because he's too slow. Or his is randomized or something. I don't know. We don't need to gamble. I mean, look how much time we have. So you can easily go through the rest of the city and find stuff. Horse poop doesn't matter. Because you're just going to be sitting here. And then the barkeep, give him whatever the last trap is. And it is just a waiting game at that point. Everyone will come in right before, I think we'll get to the 7th bell. And don't forget to equip Mad Dog with the new weapons, and then give yourself the jacket. Yeah, Peacemaker and Bluntline special for him, and then give Sundown the jacket. I did it. I just forgot to do it right there. So yeah, you can go look around the city for the rest of the stuff if you want, but outside of that, you're just doing a waiting game right now. The boss will ride in. You will fight him 2-on-1, and I will have a video up for that shortly on what you need to do to beat him, because his Gatling gun will drop either of you instantly. Okay, that'll do it for me. If you liked what you saw and got what you needed, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Later, Gators.